What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas, and you are in for a treat. This is probably one of the most unique travel trailers you'll likely ever see, because this has a feature that, well, I'm not going to say it's a feature. I'm going to say it's certainly a type of travel trailer that I don't think you would expect to see, especially considering this is a Forest River Wildwood FSX. And what do I mean by that? Well, we'll get to it, but it's back there. Anyways, guys, hang tight. I'll be right back. Before we go any further, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 7,610 pounds. It's going to have a cargo capacity of 2,629 pounds. And it's going to have twin axles. They're 3,500 pound rated axles. So based off of these numbers, it might have been a bit of a giveaway on what type of travel trailer this is. It has a dry weight of 4,943 pounds and it's 28 feet 8 inches long overall. Yeah, so let's step inside of this brand new Forest River Wildwood FSX and see what it's all about. This is a stick and tin unit. They do a little bit different in terms of how they use this material. It's very, very smooth material, not very smooth, but it's certainly not as wavy as you might see on something like this Jayco next to it that has a bit more of a waviness to it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So this is the 260 RT. Love this enormous window they put here. All right. Nice friction hinge on the door. All right, so as we step inside and I pan to the left, you will see why this is so unique. So this is a toy hauler. And as much of a toy hauler as this is, it still has more of a travel trailer feel to the outside of it and even parts of the inside. So you have this enormous seating area right here, which kind of folds up out of the way. You have this large table in the center. It's almost a picnic table sized table, so you can definitely feed a lot of people. This back gate will drop down, or the ramp will drop down, and you can set up a nice patio all the way around it, which is very, very cool. Huge windows all around this thing. One thing that I've found to be true with these Wildwoods are just the fact that they like the natural lighting, and they put a lot of it in here, which is really, really cool. You got some more storage up above here. You have your air conditioning unit over here, but check out that window. I mean, I don't know how to describe how big that window is. It's probably 3.5 feet tall. It's probably almost 6 feet long. It is a huge, huge window. Very, very cool. A lot of light pouring into this unit. Here's your kitchenette. You have your Greystone microwave beneath the 3-burner cooktop. That's kind of unique. Typically don't see the microwave kind of being embedded into the bottom of the cooktop. You usually see the microwave up top. You have your vent hood right here, all your cabinet doors up top, and this has solar on board. So I'm trying to see if they actually put the specs on here. I'm guessing it's probably a 100-watt panel. Over here you have your large single basin plastic sink, your faucet up top, storage cabinet here, as well as your fuses, breakers down there. That's for your furnace. Then your drawer beneath the microwave. There is your microwave. And this is a convection microwave as well. That is really nice and unexpected. You have your Everchill. I like this darker color finish that they use. 12-volt refrigerator. Over here you have a panoramic fireplace. All your radio controls, all of your other controls, water pump, lights, and such, plus your awning. This is a cross ventilation vent, so you would open this up on this side, and then you have another one down there on the other side to allow cross ventilation to get air flowing through here to, filter out any air that you might have from toys you keep in here. Your thermostat. Very, very nice size bathroom. So you have a medicine cabinet over here, sink in the corner here, and then you also have a cornered shower, plus your toilet over here, and that is a porcelain foot flush toilet. Very nice. You have additional wardrobe cabinetry over here, place for towels and such, and you have a dedicated bedroom. Queen size bed, huge window, and then you have another good size window on this side, plus all your cabinetry over here. You have your solar charge controller right there. You have nice nightstands everywhere. You know, I open these even though I know most people know what they look like already if you've watched any of my other travel trailer videos. But yeah, and it has a dedicated door. So if you have kiddos in the back, you can create some isolation, especially considering the bathroom's kind of this pass-through bathroom you'd have to go through to get to the living space. Which, that's the only downside with a unit like this, is that you have to pass through the bathroom space to get back here. But again, this is set up in more of a travel trailer style format versus a toy hauler. And that's one of the unique things about this unit. Very cool how they've set this up. What do you guys think? I'd love to know your opinion. I love the lighter tones. I love the light airiness that you get with this travel trailer toy hauler and how it just feels nice and open, especially considering all the space that you have right here. Now, you could have put a couple, little recliners here, a little sofa right here, and it would given you, a bit more seating capacity and comfort. And then maybe if you remove some of this stuff, you could still fit mountain bikes. You could still fit maybe a smaller toy, maybe bigger toys for the kids back here, and you'd still have plenty of room to, use this as a travel trailer more so than a toy hauler, which would be really interesting. Anyways, let's take a look at the outside of this really cool RV. All right, so before we start walking around the outside of this has an MSRP of $42,320, something like that. So, the sale price on this unit is going to be significantly less than that, so it's definitely something you'd want to call them if you want to find out what they're actually selling it for. But from a pricing perspective, this is certainly something that that I think you get a lot for your money, especially once you consider what the sales price on something like this would be. Now that said, towability perspective, this is absolutely something I would tow behind a well-equipped 3/4 ton truck. I would not put this behind a 1/2 ton truck, especially if you plan on carrying heavy toys. You want as much strength and stability as possible whenever you're towing this, simply because whenever you stack the back with weight, even if you just load it up for normal camping, you have a very wide, very long, very tall profile travel trailer. And even though you may have a 1/2 ton that might have a 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 pound maximum towing capacity, it's unlikely you're going to have the actual hitch weight capacity or the cargo capacity necessary to load this up, as well as all the people and the stuff in the bed of your truck whenever you plan on going camping. So I would not put this behind a 1/2 ton truck in any configuration. That said, yeah, starting from the front, working our way back, you have a front power tongue jack, has a spot for twin 20-pound propane cans. You have a battery box right here, but it looks like you have room for another battery box if you'd want to put one on here as well. LED lighting. This is a stick and tin unit again, so it is that aluminum siding over wood frame. Has a huge pass-through storage. That is awesome. Gives you tons of space in there to be able to carry all your tables, chairs, things like that. Nice power awning running across the top. A huge window. This is that bedroom window you saw from the inside. More step above flip out steps. The door could have benefited from a window. Would have been nice to have a frosted window or something right there. That's that cross ventilation. It does have an LED strip underneath the power awning. 110 outlet over here. Kind of has a spread axle setup. These are Castle Rock tires. I'd replace those relatively soon. Here's the 8-inch I-beam frame that you can see on it, and it spreads the axles out a little bit on this unit. There's probably 8 inches of gap between the axles. Cable connection here. You have some speakers. You can basically run a TV out here if you wanted to watch TV outside of your unit. Stabilizer jacks on the front and back. Nice large window here as well. Got a lot of lighting going into this unit. Looking at the back, here's your big ramp door. Again, it does fold out into a patio. Wired for a Furrion wireless camera. These are, they look like LED lights. Here's the back ventilation as well. This is your cable in from the park. Coming around this way, 30 amp connection for your single AC unit in here, outside of your water heater. Spray port connection, that's really nice. So you can basically plug in a little sprayer. I think that was underneath the microwave. And you can spray things off if you'd like. This is going to be your fresh water connection, city water connection. This is going to be your furnace outside of your shower, black tank flush. Then your sewer drain connections down here. And then you have the other side of your pass-through storage right here. Very, very cool. So what do you guys think of this Forest River Wildwood FSX toy hauler? I really like it. I love the size of those windows. Just the amount of natural light coming in is pretty awesome. But anyways, leave a comment below. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.